Beat bad marriage, IRS tax, and delinquency. And the key here is IRS levies. Now, Digital Tax Attorney has a whole set that focuses specifically on IRS levies and how to deal, how to contend, how to work your way through IRS levies successfully. Many times over, an individual who is facing these taxes that are the result of bad marriages and adjustments made by the IRS because of non-disclosed income or bad deductions or bad credits, meaning errors on the return. Many times an individual is overwhelmed and really just doesn't have the capacity as a consequence of what is happening in their lives and the demands in their lives over the course of a number of years to timely address a tax delinquency in the way that the IRS would expect on a day-to-day basis. And if you can't, if you're overwhelmed, you're overwhelmed. And many times an individual who is overwhelmed ultimately will have to pay attention to the fact that the IRS has levied a bank account or a wage account, whatever it is. And when that happens, it is at that point time to start to pay attention to your rights. And that's what gets you here. That's what brings you to innocent spouse relief. Because if you have those circumstances in your life and if you're trying to eliminate your liability as the IRS is demanding for these delinquencies, you're going to want to raise that when the IRS issues a levy. And do that. Do that. And even if your effort to eliminate your liability doesn't eliminate all the years of the liability for delinquency, if you have upset in your life, you're immediately eligible for those remaining years where you have continuing liability. You're immediately eligible to ask for the abatement, meaning the removal of the penalties that were assessed against you and the interest on the penalties. And that's why Digital Tax Attorney has a set pertaining specifically to beat bad IRS penalties. So there's ample opportunity to address these type of delinquencies, and there's ample time to do it, meaning that if you missed the first date and you didn't intend to, as soon as you finally get to a point where you can address it, do it now, do it immediately, and work like heck to try to preserve the remaining rights that the law extends to you. Thank you.